I'm like, oh my goodness, it could have went a whole different way if that plane would have landed into that church.
It was a close call for nearly 300 people attending Sunday service in Polk County. Well, thanks to the pilot's quick thinking, they avoided a near disaster. This plane just missed crashing into the Bartow church, instead hitting a utility pole and crashing into 6 cars in that parking lot. Well, this happened at the Good Hope Missionary Baptist Church. That's on Griffin Road off Old Bartow Eagle Lake Road in Polk County. 10 News' Shannon Violeta heard from the church's deacon and one of the nurses who helped the pilot just moments after hearing that crash.
Yeah, Candace, and they both tell us that they heard this loud bang, so they initially thought it was because of the bad weather. It was raining, so maybe it was a lightning strike. But then the lights went out in the church for a few minutes. Someone ran inside, and they said a plane had crashed. So the woman we spoke with and another nurse, they didn't think twice before running out to help.
And I told them, don't worry, we're going to help you. Just, remain still.
Nurse Queen Morris saves lives for a living.
From a distance, I saw a lot of blood.
Despite knowing the danger of helping the pilot trapped inside this plane, she did it anyway.
When I got out there, the power line was down. I didn't even think of that. My nursing judgment, immediately, I want to help this guy. I didn't even think about what can happen. I didn't even get time to process. If I go over here, if I get on this plane, it could blow up, and that could be the end.
With the help of another nurse, Priscilla Sykes, the two were able to provide first aid to the pilot. Sunday service was going as planned at the Good Hope Ministry Baptist Church in Bartow until...
it's like boom, it came back on.
Deacon Larry Granger calling it a close call. The pilot crashed just outside his church. A daycare filled with children was next door.
He tried his best to miss the church. Well, I was grateful of him, saying that.
I just thought about him like, oh my goodness, it could have went a whole different way if that plane would have landed into that church.
The pilot of the plane was seriously injured and taken to a hospital. It's amazing no one else was hurt.
Well, our other big